Welcome. Welcome to Science, Health and Healing Library of Children's Health Core. I'm Dr. Majid Ali. The subject of this article is the Oxygen Model of Cancer, Part 6. Human Evidence. In the spring of 2012, an important study was published from the state of Wisconsin. This study concerned 1,500 government workers with severe sleep apnea. They were using various types of sleep apnea machines. The fundamental problem with sleep apnea, of course, is lack of oxygen. The consequences of the lack of oxygen are buildup of acidity, incremental free radical activity, thickening of the bodily fluids, and grease buildup on the cell membranes, and buildup of toxicity within the cells and the matrix. Now, those are also the conditions which cause cancer, make cancers more aggressive, and eventually will favor death from cancer. That is what the oxygen model of cancer predicts. Models in medicine are proposed to offer workable simplicities to manage complexities of life. Now, this study provided incontrovertible evidence directly from the study of human subjects for the validity of every aspect of the oxygen model of cancer. Please look at the first 3 segments of this series on the oxygen model of cancer to become familiar with it. But workers in Wisconsin found out that people with cancer died at 5 times the rate if they were receiving treatment for apnea. Put in another way, that lack of oxygen increases the death rate from cancer by 5 times. The investigators were careful to point out that they had, in their statistical analysis, duly considered all other factors which are known to make the behavior of cancer more aggressive, the complications of cancer more frequent and more problematic, and of course eventually these things lead to death, as they did in this study. I might also tell you that in the spring of 2012, there was also an important study coming from Spain which said that people with severe apnea and oxygen deficiency had 65% plus risk of cancer than other people. And I present some aspect of that study in part 5 of this program. Please look at the other parts where I give you microscopic evidence for oxygen model of cancer, some clear animal experimental model studies which fully support the fundamental tenets of my oxygen model of cancer. The core importance which I discussed in one of the segments is that in my judgment, no treatment for any cancer should ever be considered complete without detecting and effectively addressing all oxygen related issues. And in a channel entitled Peroxide Oxystatic Therapies, I give you so much information on this encyclopedia and the companion Science, Health and Healing Encyclopedia for these low-cost, highly effective therapies, which allows you to become your own doctor, your own teacher, your own therapist. Please watch those segments. Children's Health Core was funded and founded by my wife Talat and I some years ago with a clear vision and mission of offering free of cost authentic information untainted by corporate deception, as well as by ill-informed ideologue activists who give you misinformation to parents of children with cancer. I would also suggest please watch that segment where I make a heart-rending prediction that in 25 years there'll be a pandemic of cancers among children, and that's the reason why I chose to include this series on the oxygen model of cancer at Children's Health Core. Should you wish to participate in our vision, please visit our website kids123.org, www.kids123.org, and we give you some suggestions how you can participate, collaborate with us. Or if you forget that, just Google Kids123 and then put, how can I help? And that will take you to that page. Until we meet again, may you be gracious, graceful, and generous in your spirit. And please do join us and do so soon. Thank you.